Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. Thank you so much for being here. Today, the 21st of March of 2021. Why was I going to say 2018? I don't know. Maybe today's reading will reference back to 2018. Anyway, I do hope that you're all doing well and that you're happy and healthy and as much possible these days with what's going on in the world. Thank you so much to those of you that have become patrons, as Divine Debut is offering more for you on Patreon. Thank you so much. You are so appreciated. And to those of you that are just interested in what's going on in there, it will be free up until the 31st of March. Okay, and for everyone that has joined, you will not be charged until the 1st of April. So, thank you. All right, calling on Spirit. What's going on? Because we're reading the general energies. Archangel Michael is already here. Thank you. Temperance, Sagittarian energy. There is another card beneath that. Let's have a look. And we've got the Eight of Wands. Okay, this is the Arcanum Tarot for those that are interested. Eight of Wands we know is flight travel. Someone's wish is to be able to fly to a distant country, maybe even to see someone who is at a distance or from another country. Sagittarius is different cultures, different beliefs. Someone may be wanting to leave also a karmic situation. Remember, the North Node is in Sagittarius. Spirit is saying that there is still hope. You can heal the situation as long as you're passionate and you take action. Okay? Take action, but reserved action. Try not to be impatient because good things take time, right? Okay. So let's just do a random spread today. I will be taking the Mythic Oracle. A lot of you remember that I tend to use that. It's the Pantheon. I'll just show you. It's the Mythic Oracle of the ancient Greek Pantheon. So it does talk about gods, goddesses, heroes, and I like it extra, as I know a lot of you like the mythology, but I like it extra because we know that many of the names of the Greek gods were connected and are connected with the planets. So thank you, Spirit. Today, what are the messages? And this is going to be a random spread. Just going to freelance. Just do what I feel. Okay, so thank you, Spirit, for your guidance. We've got the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess. So we've got a beautiful Queen of Wands here, someone who's very creative. Could be the season as well, as we all have all the elements within us. Queen of Wands is a fire sign. We're in the time of Aries. Happy birthday if you are celebrating today. Many happy returns. We've got the High Priestess, which is Virgo Pisces. We've got the Three of Pentacles, which Three of Pentacles does mean expansion and growth, something to do with work. This could also be a spiritual kind of a job, so something to do with the occult, matters that are hidden. Remember that the High Priestess is very intuitive, but we've got a 3 here, and the High Priestess is usually someone that is external to if this is a love connection, doesn't have to be only love, it could be just a third person. Something to do with secrets. We've got the Emperor, and the Emperor always shows up in our readings. Now, the Emperor is could be a boss, could be the person in charge of a creative project. This could be someone who owns their own business, a CEO. This could also be a partnership. There could be secrets within a partnership. Let's take another card on the Emperor, and we've got the Hermit. So this Emperor has been soul searching. Now we've got Virgo here. The Emperor is Aries, Taurus. Doesn't have to be. Could be also another earth sign. It is right next to earth and all the signs that have been mentioned. Queen of Wands is usually my Leo card. Can be Aries. Could be Sagittarius, as I'm reading for a lot of people. So the Emperor has been the Hermit. He's been looking for some answers. Okay, he hasn't been out there. Too much work, maybe. Okay, too much that he's dealing with. Now, if there are secrets, if this is a love connection, if there are secrets or a third person, looks like the Emperor is looking for the answers. He could be looking over, if you're communicating with him through social media, through messages, he could be just trying to read between the lines. That's what Virgo does. This is the Virgo card. So he's trying to see the light here. And remember that the Hermit can also mean a spiritual connection, as well as that the Emperor, through any difficulties of life, let's say, because the Emperor, we know he's got a lot that he deals with. He is a number 4. He's all about home. He could be a father as well. So he is trying to read between the lines, looking for his path forward. Maybe any difficulties could be he's trying to be enlightened, or this is him awakening spiritually, as we've also got the High Priestess here. Looks like if this is a love connection, that the Divine Feminine is more spiritually awoken than the Emperor. Okay, let's take more cards. And we've got the Chariot, Cancer. We've got the Ten of Swords, and in this card, I always say that someone has been hoping for an ending because they're facing the swords. They know and I feel it's got to do with the High Priestess here. The High Priestess, she's wanting to overcome any obstacles. She's wanting to move towards victory, maybe even physically move. Remember, we had those 8 of Wands that fell through before. And we've got the Ten of Swords. I do see this as someone hoping for an ending here, knowing maybe that there were also lies, hidden aspects, which is a source of deception. But it could just be a painful ending, which someone is hoping to complete. Remember, the Ten of Swords is an ending. It's a 10. We've got the Strength card, so Leo is strong here, Leo, Cancer. Okay, and as I always say with the Strength card, I always see the Strength card as someone who needs to be obviously strong, have the courage. It is connected to the Emperor here. And what I feel here is that there is a sense of weakness in the Emperor concerning the Divine Feminine, if that is the case, because we do have a fire sign, or just a queen, someone who's very magnetic, very attractive, okay? She's got an aura about her, a very mystical aura about her. She is connected to the High Priestess here. But I feel that there is a weakness from the Emperor concerning a Divine Feminine. And we do have the Lion here, which is Leo. Let's take another card. So I feel it's all about, searching for the answers, having the courage, looking for, the Emperor is probably looking for the courage to come out of the cave, as you could see here, because he is in the cave. He is very quiet. This could also be someone who's ghosting you for some of you. 4 of Swords is someone that's been wounded, obviously. We do see meditation, so it is connected to spirituality here. Maybe even, again, looking for answers, connecting to spirit, to heal any wounds. Remember that Virgo is also health. So could it be that this Emperor is, I did say he's feeling quite weak. It could also be a health issue here, connected to the Emperor. So it looks like the weakness has got to do with love, And the Lovers is usually a choice. Now, Gemini is here. Let's see what else we've got. We've got the Page of Wands, my Aries energy, Queen of Swords. Yeah. I do feel that the Emperor, if this is someone that's in another connection, it could be the case. So the third person could either be the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords, she's holding a sword, right? She's on the side of the Emperor here. So lots of swords, 5 swords connected to the Queen of Swords and the Emperor. And the Hierophant, I just said the Hierophant, the Hermit. The Hermit could also be someone who's spiritual, or this could be just an elder or wiser, someone who's, could be someone that is advising this Emperor. Could be a person around them, or could be a certain individual, a certain person who has a lot of knowledge. It could be even a psychologist that this Emperor is visiting. Could also be a doctor. So if not a, when I say doctor, I mean it could be a psychiatrist, a psychologist, a therapist. It could be anything like that. Now, the Queen of Swords on the side, I'm going to speak more here, and whatever resonates, obviously, for you will be important. I do see that we've got 5 swords here, so this Emperor could be connected to a Queen of Swords. Usually is Libra, doesn't have to be, could also be a Virgo for some of you. Or it could be someone, if it's not the Emperor that needs psychological healing, it could also be the Queen of Swords. So it could be either. Now, the Hermit is closer to the Emperor, so remember that the 5 swords do mean a difficult battle. It's, he's sabotaging a situation, maybe because there is fear or there is still pain, or could be also that someone here is obviously coming out of a long-term connection. Remember, the 10 of Swords always is an ending. It's a restart, nevertheless. But the 4 of Swords comes after the 3. So there is a necessity for healing. Now, obviously, there is a choice here. We've got 2 queens. We've got an Emperor here as well. And the Lovers is a head over heart decision. And obviously, now I'm going to say that if the deception is, the 10 of Swords are very close to the Queen of Wands here, as you could see. So it could mean also that there has been an ending for her. She is connected also to the High Priestess, which says to me that she could be holding secrets as well. Her secret, I suppose, could be a third person if she's connected to someone else as well, because the Chariot is on her side and she wants to overcome the obstacles, move away maybe from where she is now, from a secretive, very quiet time in her life. And I feel that she has been soul searching as well with a High Priestess there. She may have already been visiting, I don't know, a tarot reader, looking into astrology, looking for the answers, because she's probably wondering when she can close this door, because she knows that this ending is coming. It's as though she's hoping to be able to move before the pain, 10 of Swords. She knows that that ending is about to happen, and she's probably hoping that she could get to victory before it's evident that something has ended here. So it's the darkest before the dawn. She's trying to get away from the worst pain or the worst situation possible. So we do have obviously Leo here, which is connected to the Emperor as well. So we've got Gemini and Libra here where air is concerned. We've got Aries with the Page of Wands. And the Page of Wands is someone who goes towards what they desire, right? It is a messenger. Now with the Lovers, it could be a decision as well. A decision, what do I do? What do I do? I mean, do I speak my truth? The Emperor, on the other hand, could also have legalities that are pending here with the Queen of Swords, which could also be a legal representative, a lawyer, a judge. Let's see. We've got the Temperance, which fell out before. So someone's trying to be patient. Now, Spirit is saying things will happen in divine timing. Now, the Page of Wands for me is more than likely could be the Aries season, which we've just entered. Queen of Swords is usually Libra, doesn't have to be. She does use her sword. She's been hurt, okay? Or she's got just very harsh, cutting words. She could also be a very difficult person or someone that's not mentally 100% stable. Let's have a look, because Temperance is saying, Spirit is saying that we're here, we're going to bring the healing to you. You've got to be patient. Remember that, don't stop believing, because Temperance is Sagittarius. Sag is all about their beliefs, their religion, their ideals, right? And also remember that Sagittarius needs their freedom. They need their freedom to be able to move, to act, to feel that they're free within a connection here. And we could have a child also in the picture here. The Page of Pentacles, another messenger. So we've got fire here, and fire is all about action, moving forward. Page of Pentacles is, the page which could be a student, the student is studying things to do with their money or something long-term, a commitment of sorts, a home, a relationship, could be anything here. We've got the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is, yes, it's going to take a little bit of time, I can see here. I don't know, just looking at the spread the way it is, we've got Cancer season, Cancer Gemini season, and then we've got the season of Sagittarius when maybe your ships will come through. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Just take a peek. Oh, wow. Two of Cups. So this is a soulmate connection. We can obviously see that, but I don't know why my readings always seem to turn out to be surrounding love. Now, Two of Cups can be an agreement as well. Okay, now a soulmate could also be someone that you or the other person is hoping to leave if there's been deception and no love. Okay, because there may have been trust issues here with the Leo card, remember. And with the Lovers is a magnetic, major love connection where both people, look at the similarity here, both people know, they feel the connection. They feel that there is something special about this connection, and it's very, very powerful. Remember, the major arcana is, it's not something where we've got free will. It's up to spirit. It's up to fate. So it's something stronger than us. So it could be a very challenging relationship. Now we've got a Queen of Swords, someone who does not show love. Remember, she's usually the divorcee, or she's someone who's been hurt in her own life, and therefore she doesn't show her heart for fear of being hurt. But Three of Wands says that the ships naturally should be coming in, but I feel here with the Three of Wands, they will be coming in as long as there is a healthy balance. And where there is a love triangle, if there is, that's not a healthy balance. Those ships won't be coming in unless we do the clearing out, okay? Unless we heal. Let's see what's beneath the Two of Cups. We've got the Sun, so Leo is very strong here. It's Cancer is the strongest water sign. We do have some Earth, so Virgo mainly. Pisces is here as well in the High Priestess. Let's see, because the Sun means children as well as flirtation, fun, health. It can speak of ego as well, but it can also speak of generosity and happiness, true love. And of course, being able to create. We've got the Ten of Cups here, which the Ten of Cups we know is the pinnacle of happiness. It's getting to the end of a situation. Ten of Cups, this is either saying, because we've got the Leo card, which can mean children. We've got a child here. So the happiness is pertaining. We've got a child here, and the card of the Sun can also speak of children. We've got a soulmate connection here. Now, in the middle, the third person could also be a child, okay? Because we've got a couple of children here as well. Ten of Cups, happy family, picket fence, having everything that one needs. But that goes back to the past. This is in the general card for the now. So with the Two of Cups is a soulmate connection. It's two people agreeing, being on the same page, being on the same level, understanding one another, that there's a deep connection. So let's see further back what was going on. We had the Empress here. Here is the Empress, and we've got the Emperor. Now, of course, the Empress is Venus and Taurus. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. So both Libra and Taurus are here in the Empress. The Empress is also, she's Mother Gaia. She's very nurturing, very providing. She's everything beautiful. She's all about, you know, taking the harvest, feeling abundant, feeling magical. Again, she is very loved as well. But she's also very nurturing, very motherly. Now, the Queen of Swords, even though it's Libra, I do feel different energy with the Empress and the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Empress does mean motherhood as well. And we do have the Queen of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. So we're not ruling out the fact that the Queen of Swords could be a mother. But obviously, if this on another layer, this is saying that someone's happiness maybe was stunted because of a child, or that this Empress, we know she's pregnant. This could be what she's hoping for, okay? This could be what she's been hoping for a while. And we've got the World card. World card can mean ending of a major karmic cycle, but it can also mean a success. It's a card of success, but also ending a major karmic cycle, a difficult cycle. So what was going on before that? We've got the Justice. Justice can mean legalities, any source of an injustice, having dealt with, and the Empress. And I'm going to say the Empress, for some of you, we've got two queens here. So it could be either, the Emperor could be either one of these queens. Could be both as well. We know that there are many layers in the tarot, but what I see is that the Empress is connected to either a karmic cycle, an injustice that she needed to end to find her happiness, or she's closing up a cycle with the Ten of Cups, just like the Ten of Swords here. And remember that she's ready to create. What does she create? The Two of Cups. Let's see what's beneath the Justice. And we've got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups means love. Unexpected love comes in. Okay, I will be taking some more cards. Let's take, I want to take some fairy tarot cards specifically for love. Let's see if these cards, thank you Spirit, will help guide us on what's going on here. What I feel here is that if the Emperor is ready, I mean, he's come out of heartbreak, he's trying to heal here. And what is he connecting? All he's thinking about, I would say, is a love connection that he feels very much about taking that leap of faith towards. But what he finds in front of him when he takes that risk is the Queen of Swords. She is holding that Ace of Swords, which can be very cutting. Okay, so not an easy leap of faith. And we know that, of course, as I said before, pages are also messengers. So if this Emperor has or will take that risk and either send out that message or just take that risk, it could mean also that the Divine Feminine, whether they're both the same person or not, because even if this is just a love story and it's not a love triangle, could be something relating to work, the Divine Feminine is showing up as the Queen of Swords here. Okay, and she is connected to being the Hermit. She's been hurt, okay, as well. So we could see it as two different stories here. And she's not going to be very loving towards the Emperor because she's quite challenging. She's standing strong in her convictions. She's wanting balance, equality more than likely, because if there hasn't been equality, wow, okay, we have the Devil. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So we've got Capricorn. We've got Aquarius. Capricorn and Aquarius both are ruled by Saturn. So this new beginning has been long coming, or someone's been hoping for this for quite some time. Looks like they've been doing the work. Remember that the card of the Devil is all about temptation. It's all about restriction, limitations, hard work. The Ace of Pentacles here, which does speak of earth. Remember that the Page of Pentacles is here as well. Ace of Pentacles it's someone feeling quite abundant and knowing that they're wanting something that's going to be long-standing, and they're willing to do the work. Even though it's been a battle, it's been an uphill battle, they're wishing upon a star. But we've got the Five of Cups here, which the Five of Cups says for them to be able to move forward, whoever this is, whether it's the Emperor or the Empress, let's say, the Divine Feminine, they need to leave matters of the past, whatever's happened. If there's been deception, that needs to be left in the past. Five of Cups means changes are abound, changes are ahead, and that those two cups obviously are still standing. And obviously, Five of Cups we know is a card of regrets as well. Okay, you have to think positive. The card says here that you need to remove yourself from negative thoughts and concerns. Okay, concerning others, obviously. And just let worry and fear go, because we know that the Devil can be very restricting indeed. And the Devil can mean also an illusion. It's an illusion that someone is not free. It's up to us, okay? It's up to us. And with the star means healing. It can also speak of social media, connecting through social media. And it does speak of future as well. We've got the Judgment card, the card of crisis, second chances, help from spirit. It is called the renewal. Okay, so after the Five of Cups comes the Judgment card, which means life starts again. There is a restart. And, you know, even just looking at this reading, everyone, if this is not love and this is just life happening around you, even if that's the case, it's so on point with what's been going on in the world. So on point. Just the renewal card tells me a lot, okay, because obviously the Ace of Pentacles is money. It's something long term. It's a new home. It's a business. It is a child, having a child, or getting married, or, you know, the star is here, and a lot has been going on in the sign of Aquarius recently. We know we're moving into the age of Aquarius, but we're getting small specks of light concerning that, and understanding that, yes, it is coming through, because the star is light. The devil is darkness. It's the governments. It's timing. It's karma. It's anything that is restricting you from moving towards the light, from moving towards a wish fulfillment, from moving towards, you know, and what I know and what I see that's going on in the world, it's got a lot to do with people are very opinionated and very separated, or, you know, they're on opposite sides. They're not together. They don't have the same wants and needs. In times of difficulties, that's when people should stick together. And I feel that social media, the media in general, have divided people, and that's not the right way to go about it. There should be a togetherness. There should be, we are all one, and there should be unconditional love from one person to the other. And personally, I don't like it one bit, as the hardship that people are going through now, and the fact that they are divided with different opinions, because some people believe this and other people believe that. That's the worst thing ever that could happen to humanity. And this is a cry for let's be all as one. Let's love each other. Let's understand one another. Let's open our eyes and see what is not real. See the delusion, the deception. We are on our way to healing, okay? And we need to sever ties. Spirit is here. Our ships will come through, okay? Remember that the Emperor can also he can stand for the boss, the CEO, the government, the major companies, whoever it is, people that are in charge, okay? Because the Hermit is someone that's in their cave. They're on lockdown. They're away from their people. They're away from their beloved, okay? They feel as though they're not able to move. They feel trapped. And healing needs to happen. We need to trust that our higher self and spirit has got our backs, okay? And remember to love one another. Make that important decision to take that risk, okay? To sever ties with whatever has been very delusional for us, whatever has been very unhealthy for us, and be able and free to speak our truth. And spirit and the divine will the sun will shine again for people and for this connection. Page of Pentacles, we've got children. The children need to be able to go to school. They need to be able to breathe oxygen and not feed them with fear, the devil. and limit them from growing. I don't know if a lot of you have read the book Flowers in the Attic. It is an old book. I think there's 5 books to it. I've read the whole thing. That's what it reminds me of. It's as though the flowers in the attic have come back to our times. And for those of you, and I'd love to hear your comment on this, that have read that book, what was their outcome? They were trapped, imprisoned within an attic. Very unhealthy. So those of you who are not scared to look into the mirror and know that you're standing in integrity and know that you're standing in your strength and in your light, because if you're standing in your light, then the darkness has no chance to get through or to use you as a source of power. Okay? We've got renewal here. The card says, review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future. Understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. And I'm sure many of you, or some of you out there, have been put aside and, you've gotten yourself into trouble. Why? Because you haven't been doing the right thing. Because their opinion of the right thing to do is what you have to do, supposedly. So, releasing judgments of yourself and others, that's what needs to happen in this connection as well. Let's see what comes after that. We've got justice. Justice will prevail. Fairness will prevail, and this is a number 8 in the Fairy Tarot. Justice is a number 8, just like the Strength card. Remember also that number 8 is Scorpio, and Scorpio is poison and healing. Scorpio is hidden. It's the occult. It's things that you don't know, things that are behind the scenes. It's also transformation. Remember, I've done a video a little while back where I was explaining the something about astrology, and I was talking about a certain star that is at the serpent's neck. There was an eclipse. I don't remember exactly when it was. I've done so many videos, but I remember speaking about the serpent, and that star was right on the neck of the serpent. So the constellation of Theseus, if I remember it right, where words can be knives, they can be poisonous, but healing needs to take place because we have to think before we speak. We have to know that we're integrity so that we could speak and bring out healing, bring forth the healing to the world and not the poison that's within us that we've been given, that we've been fed. Remember that there's always a mirroring effect. What you see on TV, what poison we are fed through social media, the media, it will put us in this energy. We will be in the energy of the devil. But we've got the renewal here and we've got justice. It's time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. Fairness needs to come through. And justice. Justice means legalities. Those people who have not been in their integrity, not done the right thing, they need to come forth and they need to speak up, or they need to go through the justice system. Okay, and it is all about karma. What we've given, we will receive. So, and we've got temperance here and balance. Take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. And again, it does speak of the Sagittarian energy, South Node in Sagittarius, North Node in Gemini. Now, this could speak of long distance travel as well. Your beliefs. What do you believe? What's been planted in your head so that you could believe that? Try and have an open and wider view and be ready to listen to other opinions. North Node in Gemini. Maybe your dogmas are holding you back from the truth. Be curious. Gemini are the twins. We've got twins here as well. Be curious and ask questions. Don't eat whatever you are fed. Let's see what's at the bottom. We've got the Princess of Winter. Do your study. This is Gemini. Information that could help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness. I'm going to say hearing the truth can also be difficult to hear, but the truth is what prevails always. An indigo child or adult. Awakening. We've got the Hanging Man here. Pisces. Medicines and healing. We've got Virgo. We've got Pisces. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in the action. Remember that Pisces is also ending a major karmic cycle. Ending a cycle. We've just come out of the Pisces season. Okay, inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. Many times diplomacy can hide truths. Sometimes the truth can be harsh. But remember, this is the student. We've got the Page of Pentacles here, which is also a student, of course. So this has got to do with love, I'm going to say, but it's also connected to world matters here. 10 of Cups. There is that 10 of Cups which we had here, right? So that's in the past. Maybe someone's emotional, fulfilled life with family or friends came to an abrupt halt because there was too much sacrifice here and someone started to awaken. Queen of Wands, brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly, very creative. Remember, two of Pentacles, juggling between two people, and the High Priestess. So it looks like the Queen of Wands here, whoever she is. She's in between two people. There is no doubt about that. Let's take a couple more cards, but I'd like to take just a few Lenormand. Do stick around till the end. I will be taking my handwritten love messages today. And I'd also like to add that on Wednesday, on the Twin Flame Soulmate Connection, I will be taking some of your yes please so I can give you a personalized message for the first couple of hours as the video will be up. Okay, so you've got to be quick. Press that notification bell if you have not already. So what's going on, dear Spirit? We've got the Fish, abundance, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, very similar to the Emperor. We've got the Snake here. And the snake could be another woman. It could be something to do with poison, poisonous words. It could be transformation. It's Scorpio energy. And is the Queen of Wands. Well, that's really interesting. We've got the Bouquet. We've got the Queen of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. On point. And the Bouquet means there is an offer coming through. But we've got the Mice here. 7 of Wands. Someone's been pushing back or fighting this situation or they've had a lot that they've been dealing with. Again, it's a 23. I do feel it's 11 on the hour clock, so it's karma. Financial loss could be. We've got the Clover, 6 of Pentacles, a moment of luck. The door opens to a moment of luck. Okay, there's equal giving and receiving here, 6 of Pentacles, or legalities, or a legal divorce, if necessary, will bring money in. Justice, fairness, what is owed will come through. And we've got the King of Cups here, which means someone is ready for love. This is the home. Okay, so it speaks of stability and family. And we've got the 8 of Swords, but it's number 20. It's the Judgment card, again, the renewal card, where this speaks of being social, getting out there. This is the Garden of Eden. This is happiness. How I see this, very similar to the Judgment card, very similar indeed. So someone is going to be very vocal and very open about where their heart really lies and what's in their heart. Let's take the 2 of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. 2 of Cups. The agreement. The I love you, you love me. Let's not fight. We've got nothing to what's the word I'm looking for? We should be sharing everything. Nothing's holding us apart as long as we are on an equal level, equally giving and receiving. We've got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands, someone that's ready to take the action now. This is the playful Knight, Sagittarian energy again. Someone maybe who travels a lot for work, or someone that needs their freedom. Knight of Wands, someone that's ready to take the action, move towards what they desire. And we've got the Empress here. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Let's take a couple more. I want to have a look at the 3 of Wands. Wow. We've got a couple of cards. We've got the Ace of Wands, 4 Wands here, everyone. So this could mean something stable, long-term, and marriage. We've got the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups, beautiful. Wish fulfillment. Remember also that it's connected to this pain and wounding. Someone may be drinking a little bit more than usual here, trying to drown out the sorrows as they're waiting for their ships to come in. But it looks like the wait was worth it. That's what I see here. I want to take just one card on the Knight of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. And we've got the Nine of Pentacles, Virgo energy. 9 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. He's going towards what he desires. Looks like the Divine Masculine could be moving towards singlehood, or wherever they're moving, because we know that the Knight of Wands, he's very creative, very passionate. So he's passionate of creating that Garden of Eden for himself, okay? So that may be what the Divine Masculine, that's what was very important to them at some point. So creating a very abundant and very financially stable situation before they would be ready to offer something long-term. We've got the Page of Pentacles right here as well, which could be a messenger. Excuse me. The last card here, before the outcome card, is the Page of Pentacles, which could be a message which promises something long-term, something that will provide security, a long-term connection, and it is a wish fulfillment here. And obviously someone actually sees the light here. Remember that the Ace of Wands is also, it could also be a connection, like getting together. For those of you that don't want to fall pregnant, do take care, because the Empress is pregnant, and this does speak of an intimate connection. And what do we have at the bottom here? Wow. You can't make this up. You just cannot make this up, everyone. All right. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Let's take some love messages before I take the Mythic Oracle and see which goddess, god, heroine, hero or heroine, wow, that just fell through, will come through today. Let's see. We've got another card that just fell. The cards are just falling out of my hands. I really want to work on us. You are worth it. And that's the Eight of Pentacles. I want you to be happy. I'm here for you always if you want me to. And there's 3 question marks on that, which says it's like they want something long term, right? Now, maybe there was, if someone was in a marriage, looks like the other person was waiting until 10 of Pentacles means family, doesn't it? But it does break down to the Ace, remember. So one more card, thank you, Spirit. We've got 18 Pentacles. And we have, I was wrong to doubt your love, babe. I apologize. And that's the 7 of Wands. so if you've been ghosted by this Emperor or by the person who stands for the Emperor, then I would say they are going to apologize. And we have 9, 16. That's like the Tower. 16 is also, well, the Tower is sudden, and I do say it's Uranus in Taurus. So this could be something unexpected that comes through, or someone is changing 360 degrees, doing things differently if they've seen things in a different light. There's the Sun again. There is the Sun again. And we've still got the 10 of Cups here. So amazing, amazing story, amazing cards. Let's take the Mythic Oracle and see what mythology has got for us today. As we know, the planets do transpire with the gods. So what are the energies? What's going on up there in the ethers, please, Spirit? What is potent and what is reflected to our lives down here on this earth? So please, Spirit, can I have your guidance? Almost. Thank you, Spirit, for your message. Thank you. And, ooh, we've got a couple. And we have inspiration and responsibility. So we've got a 4. Mnemosyne is called inspiration, and Atlas is called responsibility. Let's see if we can focus this for you so you could see it. And it's not going to do it for me. Thank you. Okay, he's got the world on his back. As you could see, this is God Atlas, who was, well, I will read from the book for you, but he's in punishment holding the sky away from the earth so that they do, well, Uranus is the sky and the earth is Gaia. When the sky and the earth come together, then they reproduce. And I think they had reproduced Saturn. So responsibility, that's what Saturn's all about, right? And Mnemosyne, this is like, I remember, in memory. She's a number 4. Inspiration. Beautiful cards, right? Okay, so we've got a 9, and 9 is the Hermit. Remember that the Hermit is one step before the Wheel of Fortune. Let's read what the mythology talks of. 4 and 5. Interesting. Number 4 and number 5. Mnemosyne, inspiration. The myth says Mnemosyne is the titaness of memory and the daughter of Gaia and Uranus. She mated with Zeus and gave birth to the 9 muses who are beings of inspiration. We do have Gaia here. Their existence shows that when memory and divinity are combined, it creates true inspiration. And the message here says, memories hold all that we know about life and ourselves. Memory is the sacred record keeper of our lives, yet memory and actuality are often different. Actuality is the account of facts, while memory is about how we internalize these facts and how we have experienced our lives, neither being more true than the other. The divine is the essence of life itself, the universal experience that binds us together and exists both beyond and within ourselves. It is the consciousness of nature, the cycles of nature, life, death, truth, and love. When this universal essence blends with the inner realm of interpretation and experience, in brackets, the personal reality, inspiration occurs, symbols come to life, sounds open inner doorways, and words become keys to unlocking the overwhelming experience of life. If you have drawn this card, then you are being touched by inspiration now. All that you have gathered from your life, as well as all that you feel from life, is awakening now. New worlds and opportunities are opening up within you. Make sure you really feel what you are feeling now. All inspiration received at this time is coming from a divine place and speaks of a truth that is not only personal, but also universal. All the things I was talking to you about before, this is what it's talking about, the universal truth and the personal truth. Write down ideas and follow them through. New possibilities are opening to you, and you must grab this feeling by the reins and let it take you to new places. And we do have we've got the Chariot right here. And I'm going to say, let it take you to new places, even though you're in front of you, you've got a bridge to cross. Nurture inspiration in your life. Surround yourself with things that bring you to life. Spend time in nature, dance, be creative. Above all, listen to the whispers on the wind, for they are leading you to go beyond the limits of all you've previously known. Beautiful message. Now, let's read Atlas, number 5. Atlas, responsibility, the myth. Atlas is a titan who governed the moon and was the brother of Prometheus. When Zeus had successfully defeated Kronos, and Kronos is Saturn, he sent most of the remaining titans to Tartarus, the hell aspect of the underworld. However, he decided to send Atlas to the western edge of the earth, and that word edge rings a bell. That was my last reading, coming to the edge, remember? Edge of the earth, where he was forced to keep sky, Uranus, and earth, Gaia, from coupling again to create more titans. Kronos was a titan. In order to do this, he had to hold the sky up so the two realms could not join. This was his punishment. So it looks like, I feel that this is the energy of the emperor. He is working through some karma, obviously. He has been penalized for something. Obviously, it's karmic, where he feels like he's got the world upon his shoulders. And it's funny that we've got a divine feminine and a divine masculine. So it looks like the divine feminine is very much the inspiration in this connection. So it's in the divine feminine's hands, just as I always say with the strength card. The divine feminine, whoever takes on the energy of the divine feminine, has got the ability to tame this wild beast, okay, within her, or if this could be this wild beast, could be someone else in her life. Okay, now the message says, it may feel as though you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, but this is actually due to a lack of responsibility and not the burden of it. For when we are truly responsible, we know that we have the power to create whatever it is that we want for our lives. You have a responsibility, first and foremost, to give yourself a balanced and healthy life, a life that takes care of all your basic needs. It is not your responsibility to carry the burdens of others or buy into any societal pressures that don't seem relevant to you. In fact, if these types of pressures are dominant in your life, it is your responsibility to remove them. It is your responsibility to ask for help where necessary and create for yourself the circumstances that will keep all areas of life balanced. It is not helpful to carry the responsibilities of others or to uphold the expectations of anyone else, as if people are never forced to take care of their own needs, they will become crippled. As if people, I feel that there's a typo here, but anyway, yes, obviously, everyone needs to pull their own weight and do their part. Okay, that's the message here. To do this, you must let go of your need for approval and see that the approval of others is not worth the expense of your own health. I did speak about a health issue before as well concerning this emperor. This is the time to take full responsibility for your life. You alone create your life. You are the victim of no one and nothing. Your life is exactly how you've decided it to be. If there are things that need changing, change them. If old pain, wounds, and hurts are holding you back, now is the time to surrender them. Give them up now. If that pain is holding you back in life, it is because you are letting it. Decide now to do whatever is necessary to let that old pain go. We don't have control over the world, but we do have the power to take responsibility for our feelings, reactions, and perceptions, and to make empowered decisions about how we live our lives. Now is the time to examine your life and to see what areas have become burdensome. It may be necessary to take more time for yourself. Ask for help, make scheduled changes, let go of catering to the needs and expectations of others, or give up your old pain and negative self-talk. Taking care of yourself is the best gift you can offer the world. We only have one opportunity to live this life, so we might as well make it the best life possible. Taking responsibility for all you experience gives you the power to create the life you want, and only this can lead us to true freedom. There's the word of the day. Freedom. All right. So lots of messages in the Mythic Oracle. I absolutely love those messages. I do hope that they gave you some understanding of what's going on in your life, the other person's life. I want to take 2 more cards. I want to have a look at the 9 of Pentacles. We've got the 6 of Pentacles. So someone is more than likely, and we've got 15 Pentacles here. The devil is right here. So someone's got legalities pending, or they need to be free to be able to give their love to you. Okay? They need to be able to know that they can stand alone, be ready, willing and able to offer you what you maybe have offered them if there hasn't been a balance in the past. Let's look at the Empress. Wow, everyone. New beginnings in love. Looks like the Empress is here with a lot of love to offer. Okay. Now, if it's the Empress that's coming out of a connection, maybe she's been filling her own cup. Remember, this could also speak of a reconnection, reconciliation. We've got 3 cups here. So I think I will leave it there, everyone. Thank you so much for your commenting, for your connecting with me, for your devotion, your support through Patreon. What else can I say? Love and light to all of you. Have a wonderful Sunday. And wow, everyone. So I was recording only the audio and not how I pulled a couple of cards. Now, this is it. This is what you see here. You've heard the audio. If you thought that there was a problem with the video, there was no problem with the video. So you've heard me taking the cards. You didn't get to see it. Doesn't matter. The message is the most important thing of all. That's what happens when you've got too many start, stop, and things like that going on. So these things do happen. The message, as I said, is the most important. I will leave you with that. Again, I want to thank you all so much. As I said, I want to hear your comments. I'd love to hear from you. Love and light to all of you, and I will talk to you soon. Ta-da.